We back, man, with another video. Turn up the heat so y'all can hear me. This video, we're gonna be talking about what they don't want you to know. Who is they? These people who are in power, these people who are running the show, these people who are manipulating the masses. Simply that. Again, I live here in the state, so a lot of things I'm gonna be saying correlate to what's going on here. And they don't want you to know that the power is with you. It always has been and always will be. So we are consciously and unconsciously creating the new world. They said that December 21st the world was going to end, but if you understand anything about anything, you know that an end is only a new beginning. And they don't want you to know this. They don't want you to know that they are secretly plotting to take away your freedoms. And they're giving evidence. They're showing y'all what they want for y'all. Look up what the World of Economic Forum is and the agenda that they are pushing. See what I'm saying? They don't want y'all to know the underlying agendas for what they're actually doing, for what they're actually pushing. They say in one of their agendas, one of the things they want for society as a whole, again, this is not just happening. Some of these things are not just happening in the States. These things are happening around the world. It's a World of Economic Forum. They want global dictatorship. So they don't want any private property. They don't want people to own anything. They want a materialistic society like how China has, where if you obey and conform, then you get things. You get a higher social credit system. You get the new car, the new car that comes out, the new outfit that comes out, because everything is uniformity, and that's what they want. And they don't want you to know that freedom is your birthright. You are a sovereign being. Just natural. Look, nobody owns these trees. We think we do. We think we have a concept of owning because we pay for things. And as long as we're a part of society and work, then we can own. But in reality, no one owns anything. See, we destroy the rainforest. We destroy landscapes through ignorance, arrogance. We think we're at the top of the food chain. We think we can just do whatever we want to Mother Nature without asking. A lot of these, we'll just use the Amazon, for example. It's being destroyed. That's what the World of Economic Forum is about. They want to set up sweatshops, slaves. They want to have slaves on these plantations so they can feed the masses who are not aware of where their food's coming from. And it's already happening right now. So they don't want you to know that. They don't want you to know that China is at war with its people. They don't want you to know that censorship is coming. It's already here. And I keep saying coming because we can change the narrative. We can change what's going on, but it's only going to change if people speak up. It's only going to change if people put their egos to the side and do what's best for humanity. Not just for humanity, but other life forms. Trees, like, bro, we just go through and cut down and destroy life, ecosystems, biomass, just out of pure ignorance, not knowing. We're hurting ourselves. So they don't want you to know these things. They don't want you to know that when we destroy the Amazon, we are hurting ourselves. We are, again, destroying nature in an attempt to conquer as if we can. As if it needs us more than we need it. They don't want you to know that. Again, China's at war with its people. They don't want you to know that the Australian news broadcast over there are speaking up about what's going on, and they're saying they're not having any part of it. They've been saying this 5 months ago, because again, all this isn't new. It's like movies. It's preemptive programming. They give it to you in movies. They put it right in front of you, and then when you conform and just go along with the narrative, then, like I said, consciously or subconsciously, you're creating the new reality. And people must understand this. As a collective reality, we are not moving towards sustainability. They keep saying that we're going to move to sustainability, but we're going to move to sustainability through their eyes, through not owning anything and them owning us, and everyone conforming to have a higher social credit score. People don't know that in China, they already have a social credit system. They already have chips in them. And that's why people say modern day China is the future U.S. As much as we like to think we are the greatest country, we are owned, and at the mercy of supply chains of other people. These things are right in front of us, but they don't want us to know this. They don't want you to know this. They don't want you to think for yourself. And ladies and gentlemen, we need to start thinking for ourselves. Just take a look at the world we're living in. It's not sustainable. They don't want you to know that. They call it global warming. And they don't want you to know that the Earth's vibration and frequency is changing. And either you're going to ascend with it or you're going to be stuck here in the 3 dimension. They don't want you to know that. But they know it. Behind the scenes, they know it. Because that's what December 21st was about. It's not about you getting superpowers and aliens are coming. It's about you realizing who you are, what you are, and why you're here. You are not here to slave your life away for things. And they don't want you to know that you always have a choice. Whether, again, it's consciously or subconsciously, awareness. See, if you're not aware that you go to work every day just to pay bills and survive and stay in this matrix, this loop, this system, and stay at the bottom, then subconsciously you're not going to know how to fix a problem, because you think you're a victim. They brought you up to tell you and make you think you're a victim when you're not. You are powerful beyond measure. You just don't even know it. You have the power to create your reality. And I keep saying people need to stand up for something, because they're not standing up for anything right now. They're just conforming, letting these elitists do whatever. They letting them write the script. I'm the hero of my own book. I write my own books. I write my own story every day, because I understand that the government's not going to save us when they're the ones that put us in this situation. It's problem, results, solutions. They give you a problem, and then they give you a solution. So ask yourself what kind of world you want to leave behind for your children to live in, for your grandchildren to live in. What they don't want you to know is that they want your ass to be AI. They want you to be a bot. They want you to be a slave. They want your children to be slaves. They keep talking about Neuralink. This is not new. None of this is new. They just got y'all brainwashed and think in a certain way because of the media, the official narrative. And a lot of people do not think for themselves. A lot of people are just on autopilot, going with the norm, feeding into the BS. And I'm going to speak for the people in the States. Y'all better get this president because he's taking away y'all's rights. When y'all went and voted, whether or not you realize what you was voting for, consciously or subconsciously, now you can see the repercussions why people are saying, I'm not voting this year. I'm not voting for either one of them. I'm going to vote for freedom. I'm going to vote for self-love. I'm going to vote for kindness. I'm going to vote for prosperity. I'm going to vote for getting rid of mental illnesses through love, compassion for my brothers and sisters. But y'all went and voted for a party. Y'all went and voted outside yourself. Y'all went and voted for something else that wasn't going to serve you. But they don't want you to know that. They don't want you to know that their plan is to have you hooked on the system and on the system and stuck on the system, so you can't do nothing. What's a mother supposed to do with herself and her children if she can't feed them? Because she hasn't valued herself enough to educate herself enough to get off the system. This is all she knows. All she knows is getting that EBT. All she knows is getting that government assistance. Because the government said, here, let me give it to you. Knowing that it's coming right back into circulation. See, this, you gotta think. And that's all. They don't want you to know that this is happening around the world. Not just in the States where I am, but in Australia. But they speaking up. They news media is speaking up about it. Fox News here is speaking up about it. Because they can see through the illusion, the bullshit that we are being fed with this COVID shit, all these. Bro, Biden said biology does not matter. The president right now in the United States said biology does not matter. They passed that transgender crap. The first thing you see when you get on YouTube the next day is a nigga running over females who has failed 2 grades. Dude failed twice and then changed his gender just so he could feel better about himself and play against females. What they not going to tell you is they want socialism in the form of communism, in the form of dictatorship, global dictatorship, where you better shut up and listen to what they say. That's what the mask symbolizes. Shut up. Don't worry. Understand. They don't want you to know this. They don't want you to think for yourself, have free thought. And unless we do something about it, it's not going to change. And that's why I make these videos speaking up. I have to be the voice. I have to be the change that I want. So every time I'm in stores, I'm smiling. I'm not wearing a face mask, but I'm smiling. I'm full of energy. I'm happy. I treat people with respect, love, compassion, kindness. Even if they disrespect me, they don't have nothing to do with me. You might just be having a bad day. I don't want none of that energy. Ladies and gentlemen, you are not a victim. Stop acting like a victim and realize that you are experiencing this world, and life is not happening to you. It is reacting to you. When you change your mindset, your reality changes. When you change your beliefs, your reality changes. When you change your perspectives, your reality changes. It's simple. See, I be talking to the kids, like I be talking to my little cousins who are young, I say under 10. I have a lot of cousins, under 10. They can understand it. They have not been so institutionalized yet. I have people who are older who still understand, but these children can see what's going on. And then their parents say, nah, conform. You're supposed to be their parent, their guardian. they caretaker, and you gonna tell them to just conform, to just go along, shut up, listen to the higher ups, the elites? Ask yourself what kind of world we're creating, and then find solutions. I know I'm talking about what they don't want us to know. What they don't want you to know, solution-wise, is that you are powerful. You can create your own reality. They don't want you to know that. You don't need these people. You don't need this system. We are sick as a society. It is no measure of wealth to be well adjusted to a profoundly sick society. It's not. But I'm gonna leave that with y'all, because if you have not read 1984, you need to go read it. There will be a time where ignorance is strength, peace is war, and slavery is freedom. So take care of yourself and be the change you want to see in the world, because it starts with you. It starts with me. I'm holding myself accountable, but a lot of people ain't. Namaste.